I have been asked what would make me happy, and honestly, I don't think anything can. The happiness is gone from within.
Hello, it's April 2022, and this video is inspired by, well, a few people. One specific person was really wanting to know for me to do a video about this, so been asked how am I doing lately and how am I doing right now. And the other part was by some others with regards to my videos being scheduled. So I'm going to address that part first. So my videos, a lot of my videos, most of my videos are scheduled. So they're made and then posted and then scheduled to go public later. And not all my videos, I have to stress, not all my videos are like that. There are videos which I do in real time, for example, that day. And you'll find majority of those actually all those videos on my Journey Finding Home series, the update. And usually that's just sharing something that's going on for me at that moment, that day. And like, for example, when I've been stranded and so forth. So not all my videos are scheduled, even with the ones that are not part of that series. So I just wanted to highlight that. Now, to answer how am I doing lately and right now, I have to kind of think about this. Lately, I'm going through just trying to survive each day. I know, for example, this past long weekend, Easter weekend, was not easy. I can't remember I went like 4 days, 5 days, I think, no supplies or anything, and I had to endure that long stretch. And being alone, and not really having anyone to talk to made things even harder. And I've shared before, I try to find little things to be happy about, to bring my spirits up, but that was very hard on me lately. But I got through it and, survived another long weekend. And I guess long weekends, living in the situation that I am, don't look forward to them. I know people with normal lives look forward to them, but I don't, because a lot of times a lot of things are closed, and everyone's busy with family doing things or going away or whatever, and so there's really no one to talk to on the phone or even online. So that kind of answers that part lately. How am I feeling right now? Well, I guess yesterday began for me just feeling really low. And I know I've shared in some of my videos feeling low, but a lot of times when I make a video, I get myself into that frame of mind where I don't want to share that. I don't want to even project that into a video, because maybe I want to talk about a point. So, and sometimes I even try to be a little more upbeat. It's not to say that I'm not a positive, upbeat person at my core, but just how I'm feeling may not reflect what's in the video, or even, for example, my health. A lot of times when I'm making a video, I'll have to do many takes because of pain or breathing issues or the headaches, for example. I'll just get distracted and whatever. And then a few of my videos at the end, I've shared, I guess you could call them a little blooper reel, just to show, I am human. And there's a lot of times you might notice in the video where I'll do a cut. Sometimes it's because it's like, maybe I've gone way off on a tangent or something. Usually it's because of pain, health reasons or whatever. And but lately, like today, right now, just feeling very, very low, like really bad low. And it all ties in with, for example, the injustice that I've faced for many years and now living in the aftermath of that. I think one of the biggest, hardest things for me is the want to do something, to, you know, move forward, to work, to... I've always been an ambitious person, and I've shared even in recent videos, you know, the different things that I've accomplished and how I was able to accomplish so much by doing things, for example, simultaneously. And I've always been driven to succeed and have goals and dreams. And I've said goals are those things within reach, and that would be for satisfaction, and dreams are those things just outside of reach, which is for motivation. And living how I've been and reflecting on, I guess you could say, wasted years with the nonsense that I had to deal with the city of Calgary, perhaps even encompass Alberta. And I have, like, aside, if it wasn't for all that negativity, and I don't know if any of you have ever been to Alberta, Canada, but it's beautiful here. And the people are great. They're, you know, I'm not saying it's perfect. You know, there's always idiots everywhere. But generally speaking, the people here are fantastic. And I've met some fantastic people while I've been on my journey out here. All sorts of different people. It's unfortunate that I have this huge black cloud lingering over me all these years, and remembering everything that I went through and what I'm going through now. If it wasn't for any of that, Alberta would be a great place to call home. And then there's other things behind all that, being advised to leave, strongly advised to leave, and I'll just leave it at that. So just feeling very low, looking, you know, thinking, yeah, all these wasted years, and trying to, you know, reflecting back, just even trying to find a job cleaning toilets. And I did a video, well, I did a few videos where I was trying to find some work. One was physically too demanding. I never thought of that it would be. There's a video on that. I didn't cut it. And I tried to get a job cleaning toilets, literally. And because of the wrongful convictions against me on my criminal record, couldn't get that. So I couldn't even get a job cleaning toilets. And that's, you know, over the many years, I've had so many disappointments. I've even had good friends getting me into a job, and then, you know, just going through the formalities with, say, for example, human resources, and the last thing is, oh, well, criminal record check, and then trying to explain, and it's like, well, what are the convictions? And then trying to say, well, listen, you know, this, in those kind of cases, because somebody had vouched for me, but they have a policy. Trying to deal with people, potential employers who don't know me, know my story, and they don't care because there's hundreds of other people applying. It's embarrassing. So having to deal with that, and then being rejected, and, you know, looking back on my life, seeing how headhunters used to come after me saying, hey, come and work for us, to this. So there's a lot of things that I have to process and deal with for myself, mentally and emotionally. And it's, you know, throwing out hundreds of resumes, and then the few times being called and then having to be rejected because either physically I can't do it, or these wrongful convictions that I have. It really starts to wear you down. And the embarrassment is probably a big part, because after you walk away from an interview, especially when the person doesn't really care. They just hear, oh, you were convicted of assaulting a police officer and obstruction. Try to explain, well, no, that didn't happen. But people, in their minds are defaulting to some Hollywood scene, or something. And so this is, I'm just sharing, what's on my mind a lot. And loneliness. Now, I've said before in other videos that I haven't been in a relationship or been with a woman a long time. The last would be in 1999. And, over the past 2 years with the old current worldwide events and everything that was going on, and everyone just, no human contact, it was really strained myself, because I would, even over the past over 2 decades, I would, go and sit somewhere and you just randomly talk to people. But going through everything that I'm going through now alone has made me feel lonely. But over these years, it's definitely not, and I'm not boasting, it's not that I never had opportunities constantly, even, you can see, even to recently, to be in a relationship. And this is not something that I've been interested in for a long time. And I've done videos about that, so I'm not going to rehash that. But still, just feeling lonely. So there's a lot going on with why I'm feeling down, and the injustice, and having to deal with something that the situation, I look at it as they took somebody who was productive in society, who could contribute a lot. And I even remember telling that to the criminal trial judge at one point, and not only destroying that potential, for example, for that city or even the province, but destroying my mind, the person who I was, to the point where I'm just, sometimes I even struggle just to keep going. So I hope this kind of just answers these different questions about my videos, scheduling, and yeah, most of them are scheduled to come up, but not all of them. Some of them are in real time. For example, when my fuel is low, I have no food or anything else, I'll mention it. And if anyone ever, wants to help out, then, it's greatly appreciated. And maybe what I'm going through emotionally or whatever. But I try not to really focus on it. I try to present in my videos something very positive, something you can learn from, some information. And what I'm going through right now as I'm talking, I feel super low, incredibly low. And when I'm done this video, I'm going to go through my whatever it is that I go through. So anyway, I hope this answers questions, and maybe for others who might be wondering or whatever. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Listen to this and write it down if you can't remember it. You're never going to outgrow warfare. You simply must learn to fight. I hear people saying to me, oh, when is it going to get easier? When we die.